Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa and welcome back to the 5 Foot Test Kitchen. Today we will be making skinny frozen strawberry bites by Six Sisters Stuff. So it's a super simple recipe. You don't have to turn the oven on because now that it's getting hotter, nobody wants to do that if you don't have to. And it's really healthy. It's just got a few ingredients and here's what they are. So it has pecans or nuts. I'm using walnuts because that's what we had here. So any kind of nut that you want for the kind of the crust of it. You also have coconut unsweetened. If you have sweetened shredded coconut, that's fine as well. Just the unsweetened's a little healthier. And then honey or maple syrup, whichever you use. Olive oil, fresh strawberries, Greek yogurt, and then some more coconut shredded for the top. So we are going to be using the food processor. You can use a blender as well if you want. I'm doing both because we're doing a little bit of blending and I don't want to try to clean in between. So to get started, all you're going to do is add the pecans, coconut, honey, and olive oil to the food processor. This looks like it's going to be a really tasty treat, nice and refreshing, kind of a replacement for ice cream or popsicles. And now we are going to blend this until it's combined to whatever crumbled texture that you'd like for the base. So if you wanted a little bit extra chunky, you can leave it like that, or you can grind it to a powder. All right, so this looks like the kind of consistency that I would like. So now I'm going to move this out of the way. Oops. I'm going to take a mini muffin tray, the 24 count, and start scooping this into the bottom and then pressing it in, kind of just like a little pie crust, if you will. So I will get that taken care of and then we will work on the filling. And one tip for pushing the crust in is get a shot glass and then put some plastic wrap around it and just kind of press this in so it'll be nice and easy. It fits in there perfectly. So it'll make it a lot faster. So now we have the tray, all of the crust pressed into the tray. So now we are going to work on the filling. All it is the strawberries and the Greek yogurt. So you're just going to add the strawberries to a blender. And then you're just going to blend this until it's nice and smooth. You could have used the food processor that you were already using. That's not a problem, just kind of clean it out. But I didn't want to do that in between, so we are just using this one instead. So now it's a smoothie consistency and we are just going to combine this with the Greek yogurt. Make sure you scrape out every last little bit. All right, so that looks clean. And now you're going to add the Greek yogurt. It's just plain Greek yogurt. I'm sure if you wanted to add vanilla Greek yogurt, that would be totally fine. Whatever you want. Even strawberry Greek yogurt would probably be good. Alright, so we are going to stir this up. And I'm just going to take a tablespoon and start spooning this in. It does say that you don't want to pour it because if it gets bubbly, it's going to actually make it harder to get out of the muffin or the mini muffin trays. So you actually want to scoop it in if possible. All right, so now you're going to put the shredded coconut on the top if you want. I'm going to opt out of that. I think these look good on their own. But then we are going to stick them in the freezer for 30 minutes to an hour or until they are set completely. I'm going to keep them in a little bit longer because we're not going to be eating these until dinner time. So stick around to see how these turn out when I get these out of the freezer later on. Hey everyone, so I'm back for the taste test, and if I look different, even quite a bit tanner, it's because I made these about a week and a half ago. at least. Life just got to me and I didn't have the time to film this with an update of this. We've had a lot of guests come to visit us, so I haven't had time to film. So this is a true testament that it does stay in the freezer a little bit. So if you are wanting to make these ahead of time, you can. They are super tasty. We have really enjoyed eating them as a snack. So here's to tasting them. So I like how the top is pretty tart because of the Greek yogurt, but the strawberry does pull through. And the crust is nice and sweet because that's where a lot of the sugar was. And then that's where a lot of the like oaty flavor is. So I think you would really like this if you like a tart dessert. If you're like a chocolate person, you're not gonna necessarily like this. Or if you like super sweet desserts, you're not gonna necessarily like this. But if you just want like a nice refreshing bite of strawberry and a little bit of tartness, I think you really will enjoy this. So if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button down below. I promise I will be getting back into the swing of things of uploading. Maybe not every single week, but I'm going to try at least 3 or 4 times throughout the month. And I have been more active over on Instagram, 5 Foot Test Kitchen, so stop by there as well. I have done a few more Insta stories and posted a few other things. I know I have a collab coming up that I will be posting for. So hit that subscribe button, follow me on Instagram, do all of the things. And as always, I hope you have a nice night, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.